and get you set up, but I just want to show you where a few things are. Okay, so in a moment I'm going to ask you to move your seat forward and back. There is the lever just underneath the left there, just in the left there, that's it, and that'll bring you forwards and backwards. So we're going to do that in a second. If we need to lift the seat up or down, this is the one that we use, sweetheart. And if we need to move this part forward or backwards, there's a little round thing, can you feel it? That's what will help bring this part forward and backwards. There's a parking brake here, so later on I'm going to ask you, when we need it, you pull it to release, push it to reply. And just over here we've got two mirrors, left and right, and this is the operating panel for it. Okay, so I'm just going to come around now, we're going to get set up. Okay, so the first thing that you do when you get into a vehicle is something called your cockpit drill, or it's also known as DSSM. That stands for door, seat, steering, seatbelt and mirrors. So it's your responsibility as the driver to make sure that everything is set up. Now I'm going to do this very, very quickly because we're on a half an hour only. So with your left foot, could you push that left pedal all the way down to the floor without your leg feeling stretched? It's a little bit stretched there, isn't it, sweetheart? So with your lever that I showed you earlier on, just underneath on the left, lift it up, and I'd like you to bring yourself forward, release it, and I'd like you to try that again for me. Push it all the way down. Does that feel comfortable? Does it feel stretched? No, good. Now keep your shoulders back in your seat, extend your hands right the way over your steering wheel, really stretch them out for me. So your wrist is all in line, so actually you're in a safe seated position. You can relax and pop your seatbelt on for me. So it's just that side now, you're the driver now, look at that. There we go. Okay, now just to really go through some of the controls with you. Far right one is your accelerator. We use the right foot to operate that control. You need to squeeze it down just the thickness of a pound coin each time we're using that. Okay. The middle one is your brake pedal, and again you use your right foot to operate that. It's always nice, soft, gentle braking. So just imagine that you've got eggs under there and you don't want to crack them. Okay. I want you to be as gentle as possible. To the far left is your clutch. Now each time we use the clutch pedal, we push it down nice and quick, and what that does is it opens up these two rotating plates. The reason it opens it up is to allow a gear to go in, which I'll talk about those in a moment. Once the gear's gone in, it's your job to reconnect the plates by very slowly bringing the clutch pedal up. As it comes up, the plates would join. That's your biting point. From that point upwards, it should take 3 seconds to fully bring your clutch pedal up. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the gears. Now this car has 6 gears plus a reverse. Now first gear is our power gear. We always start off in first. Now if you look at the way it's designed, can you see where it is? So there's a neutral, so at the moment no gear's been engaged. To get it into first gear, so you pressure to the left, and try that for me now. To the left and up. That's first gear. Second gear, keep your pressure to the left and all the way down. Good, that's it. And then pop it back into neutral for me. Well done. Okay, there are your gears. Indicators are here. To go left is down, right is up. Steering, we try not to cross our hands. So imagine, this is my steering wheel. You feed your wheel just like this. So no crossing of your hands as well. Okay? All right, so I have to do this really quick because you're only on a half an hour. So I want to get you started. So first things first, keep your clutch down to the floor. And you've got your key and your ignition point. I'd like you to turn it all the way around to the right and hold it for a second, and that should start your engine. Fantastic. Okay, now relax your foot for a second. Next thing we're going to do, just move this mirror around so you can see all 4 corners out of your back window. That mirror has a flat glass. It gives you a true picture of the position of vehicles behind you, and we use it as frequently as possible. Well done. Once you've done that, now I want you to have a look at your exterior mirror. Is that one done? Now imagine 2 finger widths from the edge here. Keep your window up, sweetheart, though. Imagine 2 finger widths from the edge here. Within this space you need to see the complete length of your vehicle. And if you imagine an imaginary line going across the centre, the bottom half the floor, the top the sky. Now you've got your control panel just here that I showed you earlier on. Activate your left or right mirror, whichever one you choose. So go up to the top. Yep, that one. And with the round panel, adjust your mirror for me. So you're doing the right one first. And once you've done that one, I'd like you to go over and do exactly the same to the left one for me, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay, Okay, so now what we're going to do, because we want to get ourselves started so we can start moving along. So we're going to prepare this car to go. All right? Now, get your clutch pedal down to the floor. And I'd like you to get it into first gear for me. So pressure to the left and up, just like we practiced. Good. Now, right foot, go over to accelerator and hold it onto the accelerator, but don't come off the clutch yet. That's it. So ease off the gas just a little bit. That's it. Now, bring the clutch up just until we hear the bonnet. See the bonnet rise or the engine sound different. So bring it and hold it still. There we go. Can you feel that? Do you feel that little movement? Perfect. Now if we bring it too high, we push it down just the thickness of a pound coin. So left foot down just a little bit. Left foot down just a little bit. Clutch down just a little bit. There we go. Right, now we're going to have a look all the way around. Make sure it's safe. Your parking brake. Do you remember where that was, sweetheart? Hold on to your steering wheel with your one hand. That's it. Release. Pull it towards you. Good. Now push your clutch down a little bit. It's all right. Don't worry. Just brought it up too quick. Okay. So push your clutch pedal back down to the floor. Good. Now on the brake for me, darling. Get on that foot brake. Good. So we want to just bring it out really slowly. Can you see how quick it goes? We're going to like take off now. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to just bring the clutch pedal up very gently, just a little bit. Nice and slow. Off your foot brake. Good. Now bring it up just a little bit. There. Holding it. Good. Dip it down a little bit. Down a little bit. Good. Good. Bring it up now. I want you to steer to the right. So start steering over to the right. Use your pull and push. Start to steer some more. Just the clutch. Just the clutch. Just the clutch. No gas. Just steer. Move that one a bit more for me. Bring your clutch up just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Steer. Steer. Keep steering. Keep steering. Keep steering. Keep steering. All the way. All the way. All the way. That's it. Remember to feed it. Good. That's it. Good. Nice and steady. Well done. Hold your position and feed it back to me. To me. Quicker hands. Really quick hands. Good. Now we're going to join from the left. Good. Just bring the clutch up just a little bit. We're going to go straight, okay? So steer to the right. Feed it. Good. Quicker hands. Feed it. Feed it some more. Hold your position. That's it, sweetheart. And then back to me. We're not going to worry about the roundabout. Back to me. Good. Slowly bring your clutch pedal up just a little bit more. Just so you get the hang of it. Keep it nice and steady. Ready? A little bit more clutch. A little bit more. That's it. And off the clutch. Completely, sweetheart. That's it. There we go. See, we're doing it. It's not easy, is it, sweetheart? Takes a bit of time to get used to, but we can do it. Rest your left foot on the floor so you're not tempted to use that clutch pedal. Excuse me. And all we're going to do is just stay on the accelerator very gently. Okay? We're not going to need it too much. We're not going to go into second gear just yet because the car is quite happy to be in that first gear. Okay? First gear is a power gear. It lasts 0 to 10 miles an hour. So at the moment it's quite happy because we're keeping our speed relatively low. Now we're going to keep it steady. We're going to steer it to the right just a little bit. Good. And a little bit more to the right. And there we go. Perfect. Good. And we're just going to follow this road ahead nice and steady as we are. That is perfect. Keeping it nicely controlled. Good. Are you okay? Yeah? Perfect. Right, so we see all these little cones that are everywhere. Just imagine they're little people that we like. Alright, so we're going to tack them today. We're going to keep them standing. We're just going to keep going round. And we're just following the layout. Now our normal driving line is 1 meter. Steer to me just a little bit, sweetheart. Good. Try not to go like this. I'd like you to shuffle that wheel if you can. So it's almost like you're just feeding it round. Good. There we go. Perfect. Now we do have a giveaway coming up, but we're going to look early. Are there any cars? No. So we're going to keep going straight until we reach that stop sign. Once we get to that stop sign, my darling, we will be coming to stop, and that's when we're going to practice braking. Now, in this car, remember I said to you, imagine the eggs that are under the brake pedal? So all you're going to do in a moment, not quite yet, is you're going to, not yet, but you will come off your accelerator and you're going to touch your brake gently. You're not going to push it down, you're just going to touch it enough to start slowing. And then we're going to push the clutch pedal down to the floor, let the car roll for a second, and then reapply pressure on the brake. So now off the gas, just a little bit of brake. Good. Quick clutch to the floor, quick clutch to the floor, quick clutch to the floor, and then beautiful stop. Perfect stop. That's what I want to see, sweetheart. Okay, so now that we've stopped, we're going to then move off. We're going to make sure it's clear by looking right, left and right. Good. And then when we move off, we're going to come around these cones, big turn to where that car is over there. So we're going to find the biting point once again. Okay, so come off your foot brake and slowly bring your clutch pedal up for me, very slowly. Come off your brake though, sweetie. Clutch down again. Bring it to me, Start to steer quicker now. Keep steering, try not to cross them if you can. Steer the other way, darling. Keep steering, don't worry. We're not going to get everything in one lesson. Good, well done. Perfect. Bring it back to me, sweetheart. And a little bit more. Excellent, well done. Come away from that clutch pedal now completely and steer to the right. Good. And back to me. Well done. A little bit to the right, just to get ourselves nice and straight, keeping our door width away. Excellent. Now we've got another stop sign coming up, so we're going to continue on. And just before we get to it, we're going to practice that soft braking that we just done a moment ago. So you will come off your accelerator, a little bit of foot brake, quick clutch to the floor, Don't worry, I was just a bit late with the clutch. Push it down for me all the way, and it should start again. There we go. Oh, keep it down though, keep the clutch down. Now we're ready to move away, looking right, left and right. Come off your brake and slowly bring the clutch pedal up until it bites. And then from the biting point, it takes 3 seconds. 1, slowly. 2, keep the clutch fully coming up. And 3, what a beautiful move off. Well done. Right foot must be on the accelerator for just a little bit of pressure, not too much, just enough to allow it to go. So right foot on that accelerator for me. Very gently, not too much. Keep an eye ahead. Good, and nice and slow. We're just keeping it in that first gear at the moment because it's your very first lesson, so we just want to understand the coordination and the controls. Good, continue ahead for me. Well done. Good, keep going as you are, it's fantastic. Now we've got a little ramp coming up, but we're going to keep going as we are. Good, nice and steady. Is this a treat for you today? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Good, that's it, nice and controlled. Beautiful, keep it going. Well done, keep it going. Good, excellent. Very good. That's a little bit to the right, sweetheart. So we like these people that are here. Yeah, so we keep them all in one piece. Good, and you can just squeeze your accelerator again, just the thickness of a pound coin, just enough to allow it to move. Remember, you're manual, so you're not going to be doing as much as everybody else because you're in a manual vehicle and it's a lot of stopping and starting for you. A little bit more to the right, sweetheart. You are doing fantastic. Keep it going nice and controlled. We are coming up to another stop sign. So we'll let it go forward just a fraction more, keeping our vehicle nice and straight. We're going to come off the accelerator and a little bit of brake, not too much. Quick clutch to the floor, quick clutch to the floor. Oh, it's all right, we forgot the clutch again. All the way down. Good, that's fine, nice and steady. So let's come off the brake and very slowly, let's bring the clutch pedal up until it bites. And from biting point, remember 3 seconds slowly. 1, good, 2, and 3. That was a beautiful move off, see? Let's bear to the right just a little bit. Now, sweetheart, what we're going to do is like a big U-turn. We're going to pass that car first of all, go up the top, U-turn back round. So keep it nice and straight, keep it to me. Steer to me just a little bit, my darling. Good, keep it straight. Good, keep it nice and straight. Good, and start to steer to the right now. Keep steering, keep steering, keep steering, keep steering, keep steering, keep steering, keep steering. All the way around and then back to me, good. In between the 2 rows of cones, that's it, perfect. We're going to join straight away. We're going to bear it round to the left and you're going to go straight. You're not going to go around the roundabout. Steer to the right a little bit and back more because you're manual. Try and do that. Good, and back to me. Fantastic. Now we're going to try gear change now, okay? So give me a little bit more gas. A little bit more, a little bit more. Now, as I say it, you're going to do it, babe. You ready? Come off your gas pedal, quick clutch to the floor, pressure to the left and down. Good, all the way down, all the way, all the way, That's it, clutch up slowly. 1, good, 2, and 3. Fantastic, we're in second gear. Good, that's it, good. Keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it going. Steer to the right a little bit more. Can you see how it's picked up its speed? Keep it going. You're doing fantastic. Keep it going. Excellent. Now we're going to think about reducing back to first. So come off your gas pedal. Good. Slow yourself down a little bit. Brake. Good. Clutch to the floor into first gear. Pressure to the left and up. Good. Off the brake, bring your clutch up slowly. Off the brake though. It's alright, you just didn't come off your brake. So come off your foot brake. That's it, babe. Nice and slow. It's just understanding the gear changes. Well done. Bring it over to the left, following it round. Wow, well done. Very good. And now we're going to continue down to that give way. Excellent. Good. Keep it going. Okay, now have a look to your right. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we don't have to stop. We're going to continue till we get to the next one. Nice and steady. You're doing great. Good. Keep it going. Perfect. Very good. Okay, so we can identify our stop sign coming up. It's mandatory, so you always come to stop for these ones. So as we get a bit closer, we're going to come off the accelerator. Good, that's it. Nice bit of braking. Quick clutch to the floor. Quick clutch to the floor. Good. So try to remember, instead of giving it too much, we need the brake, but if we give it too much, it's going to stop before we can put the clutch down. Okay, so now bring the clutch up very slowly until it bites. Hold it steady. Good, beautiful. Move off and then feed it back round. Try not to cross your hands. That's it. Good. And the other way. Keep steering, babe. Very good. And then back to me. Good. We're going to go in between the two rows of cones once again. Good. Fix the right. Good. Nice and steady. Good. And then we're going to slow ourselves down. So a little bit of gas. Quick clutch down. Quick clutch down. Receive him. Good. Well done. Keep Okay, thank you. Right, so off the brake. Okay, thanks. Right, slowly bring it up, really slowly, really slowly. Good, nice. Yes, 1. Good. 2. Oh my god, fantastic move off. Well done, absolutely. Keep it steady. Now we're going to start braking. Right foot on the brake, softly. Quick clutch to the floor. That was too heavy, but we didn't stall it. Okay, well done. Can you see what we have to do there? Excellent. Right, so let's slowly bring that clutch pedal up again. Really slowly. Good. Just how you did it a moment ago is the best. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Move off. Excellent. Make sure your left foot is on the floor now. We don't need it. I'm just going to keep on that accelerator. Keep it nice and steady. Good. Bear slightly to the right. Perfect. Good. A little bit of gas. Nicely moving along. Absolutely perfect. Keep it going. Nice distance from your cones. Good. Now give me just a little bit more gas. That's it. Feed it. Good. Okay, now we've got a little ramp coming up, so we're going to take it nice and slow. Good. Well done. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is give it a little bit more gas. So we're going to try another gear change again before we come to a stop. So a little bit more gas, a little bit more. A little bit more. You ready? Keep it straight though. Let's come off the gas. Quick clutch down. Pressure to the left and down. Down. Clutch up slowly. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Well done. Second gear back in now. Start braking gently. Right foot brake. Good. Off the brake a bit. Off the brake. Oh, too heavy. Okay. So let's get that clutch all the way down to the floor. I had to push it down for you. That's it. Get it into first gear. Good. Off the brake. Slowly bring your clutch pedal up. So we just went a little bit heavy there on that brake. Slowly. 1. Your move offs are fantastic, however. Absolutely. Now right foot on the brake as soft as you can. Quick clutch to the floor. Quick clutch to the floor. Remember again, so that was a bit hard. Tip of your toe on the brake, just enough for it to slow. So let's bring the clutch pedal up really gently. We're going to go down. Big U-turn. Come back on. Nice and slow. 1. Good. Let them connect. 2. That's it. Good. And 3. Beautifully done. So we're going to carry on as we are. We're going to go down to do a nice big U-turn and then come back onto this road. So keep it nice and steady, nice and straight. To me a little bit. Hold your position. Good. Let it go forward a bit more, So no gas. Concentrate on your hands and steer, and steer, and steer, and steer, and steer. Good. Well done. And brake, and brake. Clutch the floor, clutch the floor, clutch the floor. Yay! That's it. Perfect. Now off the brake, bring the clutch up slowly. 1, really slowly. Bring it up 2, slowly steer to me. Good, steer to me. Now we're going to have to stop again. So clutch down, a little bit of brake, clutch down, clutch down. Yay, well done. That's what I want to see. Now you're not going to do the circle because we're a manual vehicle. We're going to carry on straight again, okay? So as soon as they pass, we're going to join. Okay, so off the brake, slowly bring your clutch pedal up, really slow. Connect your wheels. Good. 1, slowly, 2, and then bring it over to the left, and you're going straight. These are automatic, that's why they're going round. Good. Keep it going and follow that road ahead. Good. Now we're going to give a bit more gas. We'll try that second gear. You ready? Off your clutch. A little bit more gas. A little bit more. Get your power up. Good. Power up. Now off the gas. Quick clutch down. Pressure to the left and down. Clutch up slowly. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Well done. But then what we're going to next do is a right turn. So I want to check your main mirror, right mirror. Indicate up for right. The big one. That's it. Bring it over here. Good. Now nice and slow. Steer to the right a little bit. Slow it down now. We're going to just bring it in here now. In here. In here. In here. In here. Brake and clutch down. That's all right. I'm going to help you out there. It's quite a long thing because we're in second gear. Okay. So now this is a junction. Your manual, you're going to deal with junctions, okay? So keep it as it is. Have a look. Right, left, and right. Is it clear? Off the foot brake, start to bring your clutch pedal up slowly. Slowly. Clutch pedal up, nice. Bring it back. Steer, 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 steer. Good. And back to me. Off the gas a little bit. Yay, well done. Good. Keep going as you are. Perfect. Keep going. Keep going. Now we're going to start braking very gently. Good. Quick clutch down. Quick clutch down. Yay! Well done. Now we're going to come off the brake and slowly bring your clutch pedal up. Nice and slow. 1. Let it connect. That's it. Good. You feel it? Good. 2 and 3. Well, don't worry, it's all right. Just keep it going nice and steady. That's all right. Slowly. That's it. Well done. Okay, nice and steady. Now, what we're going to do, sweetie, we're going to just drive back and reverse it next to the little white car that's down there. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. Now, go forward a little bit more, like we're going to do a U-turn, but go forward to me a little bit, sweetie. Good. Now you're going to steer it round to the right. Keep steering. Keep steering, keep steering, keep steering, keep steering. And then brake a little bit. Clutch down, clutch down, clutch down. Good. Stop there. Now, reverse gear. Drop it into neutral. Now, lift it up. So, up to me and down. There's your camera. Now, come, bring your clutch up very slowly. Nice and slow. Off the brake. Steer to me. To me. To me. To me. To me. To me. That's it. Good. Bring your clutch up just a little bit more. Don't oversteer. Bring your clutch up just a little bit more. We want to move the car. That's it, babe. Well done. Nice and slow. Bring it up just a little bit. Good. Well done. To me. To me. Can you see that? Good. Well done. And then steer the other way. Other way. Other way. Good. Now come good. Nice and slow. Now straightening up your wheels. Let it go back. Brake, 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 brake. Well done. Let it come off the brake a little bit. Let it go back just a bit more. Good. And stop there. Not bad. Okay. Actually, let go back a bit more. Off the brake a bit more. Just let it roll a little bit. Bit more. Bit more. And we're going to stop there. That's actually fine. What we're now going to do is make sure that clutch pedal goes down to the floor. Push it down for me. Good. Just go straight into first gear. We want to straighten the car out a little bit, yeah? So So into first, so neutral and up, good. All I want you to do is come off your brake a little bit and just steer to the left. Good, and then bring the clutch pedal up just a fraction. Let it connect. Bring your clutch pedal up slowly. That's alright, don't worry about them. We're just going to go forward a little bit. Bring it up just a little bit more, sweetie. Steer to me, babe. To me. Off your brake though, otherwise it won't go. I'm going to push your clutch down a little bit. Good. It's alright, that's it. And stop there. That's it, good. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. I'm going to, that's it. Into reverse gear, clutch down. Clutch down. Good. That's it, bring it in. So make sure you get it into neutral and down. Has it come up? No. There you go. Bring your clutch up slowly. Slowly. Bring your clutch up. Off your brake and bring your clutch up. That's it, babe. Good. Let it go back. Up, clutch up a little bit more. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. And stop there. That's it, good. Into neutral. Good. And parking brakes on. So push it in for me. Just around there. You remember the P I showed you at the beginning? Push that in for me. And relax. How was that? That was really quite challenging, wasn't it? You have done amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm just going to complete your logbook, sweetheart, and I'm just going to explain it to you. I know it's quite hard with a manual car, but you've done so well in the little time that you had. Okay, now I've completed your logbook and I've given you some marks out of 10 based on first performance. Now normally on a first, second and third drive, the average mark generally ranges between a 1 and a 5 as opposed to 1 and a 10. Well actually, sweetheart, today your lowest is a 6, so you're well above average. Well above average. Have you enjoyed it? Do you think you've learned something today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Excellent. That's the most important thing. That's your logbook, my darling, for you to take away and bring back with you. What I'd like you to do, give